So, what is good, guys? We're going back down to South Park for a new card release from Red Links. Today is the day that they will be announcing it, and yeah, a lot of people are hyped coming out for this new card. A lot of people probably have already guessed what the new card is, since they do act as a dynamic duo. And new to the South Park streets, you
Look
do
out!
have
Jimbo's coming right for you!
Hunter Jimbo coming to the game. And Hunter Jimbo is gonna be a very interesting addition to the game of South Park Thunderstruck, because a lot of people have been wondering, well, why is War Hero Ned in the game? He's in the game because they're best friends. They do everything together. So if you have one, you gotta have the other, and we're definitely going to be looking at how viable of a card this new card coming to the game is going to be. Okay, and just like that, brand new card coming to South Park. It is Hunter Jimbo. So first we got Warrior Ned, and you can't have only one part of the dynamic duo in the game. So Red Links decided to throw in good old Jimbo. So here you see the card art. I don't know why Sharpshooter Shell is in the back, dressed out like in her cowboy outfit and hunting in the woods, but she's here with Jimbo. And as usual, Red Link's art team kills it with the art designs for the cards. Here you can see actual card. So Hunter Jimbo is a forecasting rear tank. Currently you can see the level 1 card has 600 health and attack. Attack kind of on the low side, but since it's a tank, I guess it doesn't really matter because that's what's expected. You can take a second to look at the stats for this card. Jimbo's attack blast all enemies in front of him and gives 7 attack to the closest ally. So you're gonna have this out on the field and stuff up front, buffing or whatever range ally card is closest to him by a certain attack boost bonus. So the main thing I feel like that will determine how good of a card this is potentially one, since this is an attack blast that I do believe shoots both airborne and grounded units, which is definitely a bonus. Is it a case where it shoots both at the same time that you get buffed? So if I shoot an airborne unit and a grounded unit at the same time, do I get 7 attack per shot, or do I get 7 attack per enemy that's hit by that shot? If it's per enemy, then that's great, because then if you shoot a swarm of rats, gnomes, chaos hamsters, pigeons, if you put those type of swarm units and you get buffed per unit that's hit by the shotgun, then that's pretty decent. That's nice. If not, then this card's on the lower end side of being good. But we'll just have to wait and see once we get into some gameplay footage. As far as comparisons go, however, there's only 3 or 2 other tank cards in the game that are forecasting energy cards as well as tank cards. So we have somewhat of a comparison to determine how this card is kind of balanced. So we have Sheriff Cartman, who is level 4 as well, belongs to the same adventure theme. And we have PC Principal, who is 4 as well, who's forecasting energy, I should say, and is from the neutral team. So you can very clearly see that out of the 3 cards, Hunter Jimbo definitely has the most health, so it'll be out on the field for a while. But sadly, Hunter Jimbo also has the beast attack, which is not cool. So definitely getting some attack boost on this card to help it stay alive is going to be. This card is definitely going to be needed to be paired with his best friend War Hero Jim. Sorry, War Hero Ned. Because at the end of the day, you can't break up the dynamic duo. You have to have both on the field benefiting each other at the same time. I feel like the dream combo will probably be adventure sci-fi, where if you can get Hunter Jimbo on the field, War Hero Ned on the field, as well as maybe Bounty Hunter Kyle, you could see something pretty decent come out of that trio being on the field, buffing one another. So we'll have to wait and see who pulls that off first and see how devastating that might be on the ladder or such. And while we're on the subject of stats, here are the stats of the card and how well the card is balanced as it goes up through the levels. In C, for the most part, typically with rare cards, you're gonna be working within the range of max 5 or max 6. That's the sweet spot for competitive levels. And basically, the attack is 50 at max 5 and 61 at max 6. 23 attack boost at max 5 and 28 at max 6. I feel like maybe they could have scaled this better if they had wanted to keep it somewhere in the same range, but scaled it better. They could have maybe started it at 5 attack boost at max 1 and then scaled it up by +5 every time. So 5 at max 1, 10 at max 2, max 3, 20 at max 4, 25 at max 5, 30 at max 6, and then 35 at max 7. I feel like maybe, granted, it's not like a huge increase, but maybe it would have been better scaled that way to benefit you leveling it up along the way. I don't know. And we'll just have to wait and see. All of this is speculation for the time being, so fingers crossed for Hunter Jimbo. Here we go with another example of the attack animation and how it shoots and buffs only by the attack and not by the target. We have a swarm of pigeons here, and if the card was as good as I had initially anticipated, this would be boosting Ned. This would be boosting War Hero Ned by roughly about 3 to 4 targets. But as you can see,
for the fight of your life.
it shot. Ned killed one, so he got a +24 on War Hero. And then War Hero got +12 because he also shot once. But as you can see, 3 pigeons were hit with that shotgun blast, but he only got buffed once, which is kind of unfortunate.
Take this.
Yeah.
Bang.
Best up. All right. You are meaningless. Proud ending.
I'm gonna make you
Bang.
nice. Ow.
All right. Bang.
Bang.
You a shallow
Bang. Right in the
All right.
You see again, shot a bunch of the swarm of rats, and it's still only buffed War Hero Ned by the 1 attack boost.
Boom.
That'll.
So definitely playing this card, you're going to want to have something to buff the attack because it could barely take out a swarm of pigeons or a swarm of rats. Like, you need to get some attack boost so that shotgun blast that attacks both grounded units and airborne units actually does some good damage. So I feel like my initial statement of adventure sci-fi being probably the best combination to make this card work. You have Bounty Hunter Kyle buffing the attack of both units. You have War Hero Ned healing the tank. Hunter Jimbo, as well as Hunter Jimbo boosting either Bounty Hunter Kyle or War Hero Ned with the attack boost. So yeah, that's gonna be a tricky one to pull off. Well, I mean, how much energy cost is that? War Hero Ned is what, 3, I believe, and Jimbo is 4, so that's 7. Bounty Hunter Kyle is 3, so that's 10. You can actually do that relatively deep. That's a good opening start of 10 energy. So, something food for thought for you people who plan to be rocking this card going forward in the future. So there you have it, folks. Hunter Jimbo in all his awesome glory. Once again, 4 energy cost in a rare unit belonging to the adventure theme. At level 1 has 600 HP and 10 attack. Jimbo's blast attacks all the enemies in front of him and gives 7 attack to the lowest ranged ally. That's not all allies, just the lowest ranged ally. This is also, I believe, I'm going to make this a Red Link sponsored giveaway video, since Red Links was kind enough to give me early access to the card assets so that I could make this video for you guys. So feel free to drop a comment with your in-game name, the epic card of your choice that you'd like to win 3 copies of if you are selected, as well as the keyword, which will be Jimbo. So that being said, hopefully everybody likes the card. Let me hear your thoughts on what combos you think will be good with this card. If you think this card is viable, if it was balanced good, if it was OP in your assumptions based on what you've seen here today for the video. And that's gonna be it from your boy GimmeDaWin. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and supporting the videos and whatnot as per usual. And this is your friendly neighborhood gamer signing off, telling you as always, until next time on gaming.